In this video, we're talking about animal-assisted therapy and why it's a good thing. Coming up. Hey guys, welcome back to the Aspie world. I'm Dan. I have Aspergers syndrome, ADHD, OCD and dyslexia. I make weekly videos on the content, so remember to hit that subscribe button to learn more. In this video we're going to be talking about how I use my dog to help me overcome issues with autism and a little bits that I can offer to you guys about why this therapy is a good thing. I just want to quickly tell you about Wondershare's new app. It's called PDFelement 6. And it does everything that you need to do, and I found this really difficult where you have like two PDFs and like how do you put them together, or how do you start to make a PDF. Like a lot of people have issues with that, and I make a lot of documents. So in this software you can like edit PDFs that you already have. So if you download a document from like a website and you want to like edit that and add on to it rather than print it out and sign it, you can do that with the PDF editor. Then you can do like a create your own PDF on it. Then you also have like combined PDFs where you like merge two together or three together, whatever, which I find fascinating, and this is a massive help to me. And also you can convert any document you want into a PDF. And there's also a bunch of templates in here. This software is really cool. All the links in the description below, and I highly recommend you check that out. I found it an absolute godsend, and I'm so thankful for them to sponsor this video. Hello everybody, and welcome back to the Aspie world. Dang, it's so good to be back making videos and stuff for you guys. I'm here with Randall. This is my dog. I absolutely love him. He's a Jack Russell Terrier, and he's a Welsh Jack Russell Terrier, and I love him to bits. He's like my best friend, but also he helps me a lot with my autism and Asperger's syndrome. So basically, a lot of people ask about assisted therapy or animal-assisted therapy, and basically what that means is you have an animal service animal, so like an animal service dog or an animal service pet, and the dog will be trained to understand and learn all about what makes you, trigger to have meltdowns, what makes you upset, where your medication is. So sometimes they can find medication and bring it to you. Especially with autism and Asperger's syndrome, dogs are used to help with meltdowns. So basically the dog will come and cuddle you if they feel like you're going to have a meltdown or have an episode or an issue. Like Randy here, he comes and kind of tries to make sure that I'm okay if he sees me upset, and it really calms me down. So animal assisted therapy is good for a lot of different reasons. It's good because it actually helps the person kind of have a best friend or something that they can focus on, and focus is really key, especially in autism and Asperger's syndrome. I know that for myself, that if I didn't have focus, I don't know who I would be. The other is that the fact that the animal can help the person or the user or the sufferer without actually having to talk to them, because communication is issue with people with Asperger's syndrome and autism. You can have a service dog, an assisted pet, to help you, and you don't have to worry about communicating with them or telling them your emotional feelings or telling them when you're down or telling them how you feel. The dog will just learn to know that, oh, you're having a meltdown, or oh, you need your medication, or hey, you're going to get upset about something, and the dog will tend to learn those kind of patterns and realize when it's going to happen, and then come and comfort you. I feel like this is key number one to why these pets are good for people with Asperger's syndrome and autism, and I think that they're becoming more and more popular. I was in a conference about 2 or 3 weeks ago, and in the conference they were actually having autism service dogs there. They were showing how to train them, and I actually want to train Randall to be more of an autism service dog, so I can use him in different types of situations and traveling and things like that, because you know, who wouldn't benefit from having a service dog like Randall? So does it work, and does the science kind of back it up? Is there research to prove that this stuff works? Well, luckily there is some research on the subject matter. The Purdue University conducted 14 clinical trials using assisted dogs and service dogs for people with autism. Now the results came back that there was 27 out of the 30 children tested with these dogs or these service animals to help overcome their conditions actually showed an improvement. So it's a 27 out of 30 improvement, which is super high. And a university conducting this kind of clinical trial will show that yes, the animals do respond well, and the children do respond well to the therapy. So the animals are kind of getting the love and attention and the work that the animal wants to do, because animals love routine. This is key. And the children love it because the children love routine, because they're on the autism spectrum. Now, I personally think that this is the way to go for a lot of different therapies. I believe that dogs and cats are really good for all types of therapies. I've seen them use them in different types of situations where people are terminally ill, where people are just ill in hospital, and it definitely lifts spirits, and it definitely helps. But the key about dogs is that dogs can actually learn routines and learn things to help you overcome certain things. My friend Jess from How To ADHD actually has a service dog called Chloe, and Chloe is a little tiny dog like Randy, but she actually helps people with ADHD and ADD overcome their issues by being there for them in public situations, being there for them in like high anxiety situations or anxious situations where they may feel threatened or whatever, and the dog will help comfort them, and the comfort will actually help them overcome that situation, which is amazing. Now, I think that service dogs are good for autism is because autistic people come with social anxiety most of the time. I have social anxiety, and a bunch of my friends who I know who have Asperger's syndrome and autism, they have social anxiety as well. And to do this, to go out in public, you're on your own and there's all these eyes on you, and it's a really difficult thing to overcome social anxiety or anxiety in public or being around public people or social situations. But if you had your best friend with you or a dog who knew you so well that you didn't have to communicate, they just got along, and the dog knew when to take you out of that situation, when to comfort you if you were getting kind of worked up or starting to melt down or shut down, then this is key to helping you overcome things. And I think that's a positive. It's always a positive. I think that dogs are the way forward. I see a massive increase in them now, and I believe that we should be using them more and more. But let me know in the comments below if you've come across service dogs with autism before, because I'm not sure if this is something that is just in the UK, if it's just started in the US. I'd like to know where you're from and if you are coming across these service dogs more and more. So would I use a service dog? Yes, I would use a service dog because I have a dog and I feel like he helps me loads, and he's not even trained to be a service dog. But I find that animal therapy in general is good for people anyway. I am actually thinking about training Randall to be an official service dog, getting him a vest and getting him trained up, which is something that I could do, and maybe you could vlog it on this channel, which would be super awesome. I'm also going to be vlogging my daily life and showing how I overcome things in my daily life, you know, just kind of like autism related. So I'll be vlogging kind of like you know, my day in the life kind of thing, but then overcoming things. How do I deal with this? How to deal with my routine, showing my routines, showing the things that I do to make myself comfortable. And I think this will be super awesome. Give this video a thumbs up if you'd like to see those type of videos. So what does the future hold for service dogs? I think that there needs to be more money and more research put into funding these type of projects and funding these type of facilities. I think that more and more therapies should offer service dogs and actually train more service dogs, because dogs are actually excellent for working with people. And like I said, dogs love routine. People on the autism spectrum love routine. This is an awesome relationship and a match made in heaven. If I was to start over again and get another dog, I'd probably go and find a dog who had been trained as a service dog, because it's going to give you more of a benefit. More than not. The only thing is you have to make sure you're looking after the dog. Dogs, again, aren't just for Christmas. We know that slogan. Dogs are a full-time upkeep. They are another person living in the house that need your love, attention and care. They need to be fed, watered and walked and looked after. So this is something to always think about if you're thinking about getting a service dog or thinking about maybe having a service pet. You know, you have to look after the pet too. With that being said, all you beautiful people, I'd like to wish you from me and Randy a lovely summer, and we will see you soon. The vlog is starting very soon. I'm also launching a bunch of new merch on my channel. So boom, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. I'll see you next time, guys. Peace.